Hello everyone, CasedCrusader back again, ready to take on those monsters there in the middle there. Metaphor. But here we are, guys. The final, well, not quite yet on those monsters. The final episode of my Yooka-Laylee playthrough. It's been a long time coming, guys. Really long time coming. But here we are. So, this part can be a little annoying because you have to make sure you have your stamina and everything. I just decided to go ahead and get the quills out of the way. But yeah, make sure you have plenty because you have to fly through the little rings and it's a little silly. Won't lie to you guys, it's a little silly. I wanted to make sure I had health. Because there's like a battery acid right in the way. Yeah, I would just kind of get a lay of the land first. That's kind of what I had to do. And see, it took me a while. This is... You literally get to see me figuring this out. Yeah, you also can't touch the ground. If I remember right. Yeah, see. You can't touch the ground. So, if you're gonna drop down and smash down like I did, so you gotta be very precise with where you're smashing down. Otherwise, you have to start over. So it's a bit of a trial and error, unfortunately, because it's hard to see which one's next out of those. Yeah, I remember being very frustrated. You don't hear it, but inside, I'm dying. Yeah, see, what's that all about? Yeah, that was one of the more annoying things in that level. It's deceptive of where the rings are, but just take your time and then just figure out what comes next. Time out your smashes and your jumps and your flaps. Yeah, so you gotta get it to not fall through the thing and kill those guys because they suck. Because they will burst out. Yeah, see, that one got me all the way down to one. Thankfully, there's no time limit on this. Yep, it's another game of escort the ball. I think you have to do it with your shield. So yeah, I saw the other guy over there, so I'm like, I'm just gonna regroup really quickly. Got the other guys out of the way. So I thought maybe I can just sneak around him. Yeah, I made it, but managed to wake the beast in the process. Oops. So now we're back at the toilets, and turns out there's a whole other level. Would you look at that? No, seriously, look at it. Uh, Here we go. Keeping with the tradition, it took me a while to figure out what to do. Because that stuff is poisonous, by the way. I think there's a... It kind of reminds me of like the swamp in Banjo-Kazooie. And God, those things suck. And the fact that like touching the swampy water will hurt you. As it does in real life. They made that very accurate. You know me, sucker for them quills. Gotta have them. But also don't want to die. Look at that. Secret sausage way found. Yeah, so if you don't know yet, you're supposed to land on those and roll them into their respective spots. So you gotta literally connect the pipes. Yeah, I just figured out I can actually land on this. But see, it sounds simple when I explain it to you, but when I was doing this at first, it took me a while to figure it out. I thought I had to go that way for some reason. Then I thought, oh yeah, you got to roll it off. Take a little tumble off the cliff. Although, every time I tried to get momentum to roll it over, it would start going back. And then it would get momentum the other way. But at least I got to heal. Yeah, this is me doing some meditating. And by meditating, I mean Googling and IGNing how to do this. See, if you look, you can see it just goes right in there, but more on that later. Actually, I don't know if I do show it, but yes. Learn from my mistakes. So this is a little heisty bit. Oh, the dreaded lasers. I hate those things. So you only have like a few seconds to get to the other side. You also need to avoid those guys. More meditating. And it turns out it's just as simple as that. Breaking the ice. I thought I had tried it, but I had not. It would not let me smash the thing. Yeah, those robots are some of the worst enemies. Yeah, so you see, you gotta be invisible if you don't want them to detect you. Just like in all the other spots, but this part is particularly annoying. A lot of fast movement. Boom. Yeah, that'll begin my quest for the last Pidgey and the last few quills. Here we go. Time to race the rain cloud. I got stuck, like impossibly stuck, the first try, and I couldn't fail the race. Unfortunately, this game makes you wait until the time's out, and there's plenty of time, because as you can see, it's a very long race, but I was able to get it the second time very easily. Because you don't have to use stamina to go really fast, so yeah, just be careful on the corners. Don't rush too much. But yes, she can go straight through those walls, so I was afraid I wasn't gonna catch up to her in time. She just phases on through the obstacles. No big deal. So I spent the rest of this race trying to catch up with her. So don't forget about that snowball spot. Yeah, so this time I had more of an idea of where I was going. So you can see I'm much more efficient this round. And I knew it was coming. I knew this time would come. Boom. See? That's the thing that'll make or break you. I almost missed that one. Well, I did miss it, but thought that was going to cost me the race. So it's just long. It is a long race. Yeah, if you can remember to hit that ice switch, it's not hard. You just have to be patient and... yeah, I hadn't actually picked that up. But yes, here is the secret thing that we didn't know was there. So it took a lot of searching, but eventually I realized that I'd actually missed 2 quills in the rocks. I got all the other ones because there's a lot. Here we go. The final battle. All this hard work. All the work to get that platinum. All we have to do is a quiz. Yeah. I actually failed it the first time because I was asking a lot of time questions and I hit buttons too quickly and it was silly. I got right to the end. Yeah, I'm kind of moving through this because if you've seen one of these, you've seen them all. It's not nearly as involved as the quiz show in Banjo-Kazooie. That one's got some stuff to it. This one's just answer questions quickly, and then you can do it in half the time. Quite literally. And here we are. He's out for the count. So, this boss fight is not too bad in the beginning. Oh wait. Yeah, as soon as those bees come around, you've gotta do your shout thing to get them off of you, because they will just keep beating you up. That part's not too bad. This time he's sending some minions, but... So he likes to shoot his little things. I just kind of stay to the edge. And if you just keep moving and constantly shooting the things, getting some more when you land near one. It's a bit tedious, but you can see I can do it pretty much without taking any damage. So it's really not a problem, meaning the first few phases of this fight. There's technically many phases. So yeah, as long as you stay on the edge, keep moving, keep flapping, get the ice when you need it to, it's not bad. This is the part where it starts getting really annoying. But this part's not too bad. You can see where his little blast radius is. All you have to do is simply jump over it, punch him a few times. Yeah, see, if you're quick enough, you won't even have to do that section twice. So now it has the bees. Whenever they get near you, and you've got a second, do that. Because if you don't, it's going to really, really drive you mad. Yeah, you gotta stay on the move, otherwise they'll just gang up on you. So now he takes a bit of the platform away. Still not too bad. Just stay on the move, yeah. And just stay in the air, landing when you can, because you notice there's more than one blast radius because it drops those little bombs. Still not terrible. Look at the bees again, so just wait to land, even if you take a hit like I did, do that. So just stay focused on that. Boom. Get a good hit in, because I was right. If you're next to him, you can get a bunch of hits in. No big deal. Those parts aren't too bad once you know, but this is the worst part. Well, the start of it anyway. So what you're trying to do, I don't know if you can see, you've got to, they're homing missiles, and you've got to run around and get them to actually hit him. And now the last phase is him starting to fly. And you can see it's really annoying because you've got to get it just right. You got to get right in front of him, which takes up all your stamina. Yeah, so if you notice, I get right in front of him and then I kind of curve off the right spot. And that's the other thing. Make sure to just be invulnerable and take a few hits, because you don't want to go out there without a lot of stamina. See, I even had to take a few hits. But if you get caught out there with not enough stamina, it will ruin your life. Quite literally. So yeah, you have to make a sharp curve if you can see that. It was infuriating the first few tries I had to do it, because this is the most annoying part of the fight. You've got to get right next to him and then just slightly alter your path. Yeah, see, you can see I don't have a lot of stamina. I even had to take a few hits, more than I wanted to. But it's better to do that than to not have stamina, because it takes quite a bit to fly around and get him right where you need him to. See, I tried cutting him off, but it doesn't quite work. You've just got to get to the right spot, right next to him, and then curve off. It's very hard to do, and it's really annoying. See, I didn't even make it that time. I should also point out that I have the extra butterfly equipped. Yeah, I'm literally down to 1 health. I'm literally down to that extra health. That's how annoying this is. So I thought I would get him right there, but it didn't quite want to. But there you go. There you have it. It's a really annoying fight, but the last phase is the only part you really need to worry about. But there you go. Yeah, sped this part up a little bit because otherwise it goes at a snail's pace. No offense, Rare. No, it's not even Rare, what am I saying? No, no. Yeah, now they're trapped. Yeah, overall, it was a really fun game. It definitely used all of the traits and all of the throwbacks to Banjo-Kazooie stuff, like early Rare titles, mostly Banjo. But yeah, I enjoyed this quite a bit. I know there's some people that didn't like it, and trust me, I understand. There are some game-breaking things that are extremely frustrating and poorly designed, but you know, it's only a couple of things that really, really frustrated me. But beyond that, I mean, it was a solid game. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm glad it exists. I would definitely play more. Just get rid of him. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. And I'm a completionist, so I had to get all the things. So that's why it took a lot longer. Yeah, me too, Laylee, me too. But yeah, it was fun. Overall, I give it 7.5, 8 out of 10. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hoped my explanations and or my failures help you get through certain parts of the game, especially those that are extremely frustrating, and we definitely know what those are. So if there's another game you'd like me to do, just let me know. I'm hoping to do some more, maybe one that's not quite as long as this. This actually ended up turning out to be a lot longer than I thought, but overall it was fun. It was a nice throwback game, and I'm really happy I played it. So let me know what you guys thought of the game, and I'll see you guys next time.